1, 2, 3. One, two, three. All right, everybody, thanks for taking a look at this lesson on Stephen Still's Treetop Flyer solo off of his solo record that he came out with in the 90s. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the scale and I'm going to break down every phrase with minimal talking and a few pointers here and there that I think you might want. So that way, I'm not confusing you with over-talking through each phrase. I think if you're advanced enough to be at this solo, then you're able to hear the phrase and repeat it. Okay, so let's get started. We're in a D minor pentatonic scale, but it's not the one that you're used to off the E string. It's the one off the A string. But we are going to use some notes off of our low string, which is now tuned to D. Okay, so let's walk through this scale quickly. So we got our open D string, 3rd fret, 5th fret, then A string open, 3rd fret, 5th fret, next string, 3rd fret, 5th fret, get to the 7th fret, then 5 and 7 on the G string, the next string 6, 8, and 10, the high string 8 and 10. I'm going to walk it down. So that's the scale we're playing out of. Okay? So here's our first phrase, real slow. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Quick pointer. That first attack, I'm attacking on the low string and I'm hammering on 2 times, my index and then my ring finger off that single pick stroke. Okay? Here's phrase number 2. 3, 4. Three, four. Similar deal. That first attack, 2 hammer-ons off the D string, but this time off the 5th and 7th fret. Right? 1 attack. Okay, here's my next phrase. 3, 4. Three, 4. Notice when I get to that B string, I'm bending it up about a half step off the 6th fret. 3, 4. Okay, next phrase. 3, 4. 3, 4. Quick pointer, that G string move, I'm walking down 7, 6 to 5. So that 6 isn't in the scale. It's a chromatic walk down, right? So I'm only attacking once and pulling off all the way from 7, 6, 5. Okay, so there's your phrase there. Next one. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, this one, kind of tricky. The pointer is you got to start the phrase right before the first beat. So 3, 4, and I hit that A string. 3, 4, and then I got to attack it again and do my double hammer on. 3, 4, right? So that's going to get you off into that phrase. Now notice, pull off the 5th string, 5th fret to open. And then when I go to that 3rd fret on the D string, I'm pulling off 2. Right? So I have 2 pull-offs kind of in a row that are pretty quick. Next phrase, 3, 4. 3, 4. Quick pointer, starting off that A string, double hammer on. Okay. Now when I do this phrase, I've got to hammer on the first time 5 to 7. Then I attack 7 again, and then hit it 2 more times. When you grab that 6, bend it up off the B string, a half step. Make sure you block it once you get it to that half step tone. So I lay my finger back down on it. But if you were doing it with a pick, you just put your pick back on it. Okay? Last phrase. 1, 2. Oh, by the way, that phrase bleeds into 2 measures, so it's about a measure and a half. Okay, so here we go. Here's our last one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, there you go. Last pointer. When you get from this first 7 on the G string, you're going to go chromatically again, 7, 6, 5. Right? So don't forget that chromatic bit. Okay, there you go. That's all the different phrases. That's the whole solo for Treetop Flyer by Stephen Stills. It's a pretty funky one. It's a hard one. It's challenging because of the different rhythms in there, but it's attainable. You can do it. Put these two together. You put the solo together. You put the fingerstyle together. You're going to be a hit. Everyone's going to love it. All right. So thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next video lesson.